oh my gosh, do I have a message for whoever you are? If you found this message, it is not for no reason. You needed to stumble upon this, so you might want to be seated. There is a joyful reunion taking place in your life, and it is either with someone, but most likely with a version of yourself that has been missing, has been MIA. Whatever version of you has been tucked away in the back is now making a comeback. Somebody wants to make you feel bad about this joyful reunion of you becoming yourself again. And people are hating on you for it. Okay, so let them. You got it like that. You are in your bag, baby. You are in your alter ego. You are in your childlike wonderment. And people are salty the house. They're so mad. What are they so mad for? They should be happy for you. People are just showing you who they really are. The judgmental stares are coming from every corner of the room on different timelines and dimensions. I can't. Okay, so if you're new here and you're like, what is even going on? I'm your bestie on the internet. I'm your spiritual cheerleader, your cosmic accountant. I'm your motivational speaker. I am your fairy godmother. I'm your chicken noodle soup for the soul. So let's get into the daily message. For those of you that have never been here before, I channel a daily message and I do channeled writing. I also do, I can also channel messages through this Hello Kitty calculator. We'll get random things on there, but I go over that channeled message and then we will pull cards as we need to, if need be, for illustrative purposes and confirmation. We take motorcycles as the dings, Harley, speed bikes, dirt bikes, because that's just the side of town that I live on. You feel me? The judgmental stares, though, I can't. These people were supposed to be your friends, or they were supposed to be supportive, or they were supposed to be something that they liked it when you were like this. They loved that. They loved it when you didn't know who you were. When you were struggling to balance. When you weren't that great at multitasking. I don't know who they thought they were talking to, but you were... No. These people liked it when you were at ground zero. They're like, oh, you're doing good now? I guess that's great. Why do people have to be haters? Why do they have to be sneaky? Why? There is someone. There are people, bestie, people. There are people in your life that are giving you mixed signals. It's better that you know now. There's sneaky plans, these messy breakups, somebody else being hired to do the dirty work, the questions. The questions that they're dodging, they're not dodging these questions for no reason. People have officially crossed a line with you that there is no return. All the wise counsel that you've given them, that you're just seeing double standards, sticks and stones, people that they like to lie, they push the boundaries just a little too far. They're making plans behind your back. They're trying to keep quiet about what their next move is. And you just feel judged, like, okay, they disapprove of what I do. And what? And what? The number 4 could be significant to someone here. You could be seeing angel number 444. You could be a life path 4. You are in your bag, baby. You are ferociously intimidating. The message I channeled for you is you are ferociously intimidating. It's better now that you know who these people are, so you can move accordingly. You are wildly accurate. If you are picking up what I am putting down, affirm it below. I am wildly accurate. You always knew from the jump, even though you were like giving to these people and generous and happy and loving, you knew that they would betray you. You knew they were a whole Judas. Where's my bell? Where's my bell? Where's my microphone? You knew they were a whole Judas. Judas, please come to the front of the line. Okay, yep. Hater number 2, move to the side. Hater number 3, shh. You knew they were a whole Judas. I'm hearing move aside and let the man come through. Let the man come through. I also channel Order in the Cosmic Court. I also channel things through my clairaudience. But you have your psychic abilities on 10. All these confirmations coming through. Home run after grand slam. You are hitting dingers out of the park. Okay, I'm using my baseball and softball terms because that's the type of house I'd be living in. Okay, but what I'm getting is you are not only wildly accurate, you are in your bag. Brush that dirt off your shoulder. You are in your bag. Money, honey. Affirm it below. I'm in my bag, baby. This is your money, honey season. I don't know what this is, but I'm very animated today. So this could be your angels, your ancestors on 10, or you're just feeling yourself because you're back. Affirm it below. I'm back. I am back. We are back. I love it. You are free and in your power. You're in control of your life. You have not felt in control, like you could take the wheel. You feel officially in control of your life. You are letting go of illusions, releasing and discovering beliefs that you no longer want. You're like, I don't want this to be a part of my life anymore. So you're taking the numbers back down to 0. You're like, okay, scratch that. Let's, because everything else gets your heart rate up, you know what I'm saying? You're like, I have to do what I got to do. If I've got to start from ground zero on my limiting beliefs, I'm starting today. Today is a new day. Are you the type of person that says, people are always out to get me? Or are you the type of person that says, I am always attracting helpful people? Today, that's changing. We know these people don't like us. We be knowing. You are going to be laughing all the way to the bank. All of it's yours. Things are being approved for you. And what is coming in is not chump change. You don't need to brag about it, but your biggest flex right now is your happiness. You are the ultimate plot twist. You're like, I am always attracting helpful people. So it doesn't matter if these people are judging and they're staring, let them. Somebody could be seeing 555, and then I'm getting angel number 513. If anybody wants to drop that in the comments and let me know what that means. So not only are you discovering beliefs, you're starting from scratch. You're like, okay, yeah, I do feel like people are always out to get me. That's never really going to change. But I'm going to look at things differently. I am always attracting helpful people. I am perfect. I am loved. I am lovable. I am charming. I am witty. You are unlocking secret codes to financial freedom and happiness. How's that for an affirmation? You are discovering secret codes to financial freedom and happiness. Honey, if they think that's woo-woo, those that don't like law of attraction, they don't want to think positive, they want to call it toxic positivity, those people. If they want to think it's woo-woo, baby, laugh all the way to the bank. Okay? While they need to be resuscitated, okay, they could learn a thing or three. If they think that's woo-woo, you're laughing all the way to the bank. Can I get a cha-ching? Can I get an amen? You are learning and understanding how to receive love. You are learning what it means to truly love yourself first. Now, you have a lot of love for your angels, your ancestors, your spirit team, the divine, whoever it is that you pray to. But what you're learning most of all right now is how to upgrade your life and how to love yourself first. How to trust what you want for yourself and how to really work on that. I love this. I freaking love this energy. I felt like this big burst of, it's like this surge. It's like that first sip of caffeine, you know what I'm saying? Where it's like magical. You are that magical surge That is a Harley in the far off distance. I was like, street bike, Harley. Confirmation. That is confirmation that you are that surge of energy for other people. Now you're learning to be that for yourself. Can I get a cha-ching? Can I get an amen? Money is flowing to you effortlessly. Let them hate while it piles up. This is what I'm starting to realize. Okay, there is something that you clocked or read to filth a long time ago. You're like, if these people only knew how happy I was, they wouldn't even talk to me. Because you know they're haters. If these people knew how happy I really am, they would have hated me a long time ago. They wouldn't have even been talking to me. Some people are really trying to hide this, and you are discovering things about yourself and others. It's better that you know now what you're dealing with, because you are going to lead a squad, a community, a collective. You are going to be global with leading the black sheep and those that feel like they are the underdogs. You are back. You're like, I've been gone for a month or 6, but I'm back. Feeling like your old self again, which is like one of your best versions. You have many versions. That's why a lot of people can't keep up with you, because you know how to switch it up. But there is a version of yourself that you really, really like, where you are confident and you feel secure and you feel safe. Let these people hate while the money piles up, while all the blessings pile up. You are in discovery mode. And in discovery mode, you are learning how to celebrate yourself, how to forgive, how to plant new seeds. It's just the things that you are discovering. A lot of it all ties to your life mission. You are mission impossible, Kim Possible. However you want to say it, you are accepting the mission. You are answering the call. And that reminds me of that one lyric, like, you pick up or you hang up. No, you hang up. People love talking to you. You are accepting your life mission, abilities. You're discovering, more about your life mission, more about your purpose, more about your abilities. It's more clear to you. If it wasn't really clear before, or it became real murky, you're like, I don't know if I have been led astray or if I'm even doing this for any good reason. You are discovering talents and abilities that you did not know that you have. And you need to prepare to be thriving socially. This is not something that you're used to, because remember, you are starting from ground zero with scratching a whole bunch of limiting beliefs. Excuse me, microphone, that were given to you. You are seeing like, okay, I do attract helpful people. My whole life is upgrading. I'm going to be thriving socially, despite what these people say. Now there's an airplane. The macaroni's in the microwave, Vesty. The what? Oh, look at all the 7s I typed. The macaroni is in the microwave. The eagle has landed. You are clear for liftoff. Affirm it below. I am clear for liftoff. I also typed in -9. Somebody here could be a life path 9, but maybe you feel like you've had 9 lives here on this earth, or you've had a lot of anxiety. You've been working through anxiety, depression, sadness, disappointment. Despite what these people say about you, let them judge, let them stare, because they could learn a thing or 2, a thing or 3 from you. Okay? They should be raising their cups, raising their glasses, but instead they're bitter, petty, jealous, close-minded. I feel like a couple months ago, you maybe didn't realize you were testing some people, so you gave them a little bit of information. I'm seeing that whoever I'm speaking to, you are a very private person, because people are always judging you. So I feel like what you did was you gave them just enough to see how they would act with you after the fact. And after you gave them this information, everything changed. They stopped talking to you the same. They stopped, you feel like the trust went out the window. Whatever little bit of trust they had, I feel like they always came to you for wise counsel. And then after they figured out that you were not just doing good, you are doing great in life. That's the thing, bestie. Even on your worst day, what you would consider your worst day, because I feel like you're also working through being a perfectionist or, a people pleaser in recovery. Perfectionist in recovery, people pleaser in recovery, and my hotheads in recovery. That could be you guys. Harley. So that is a confirmation that, yes, that could be you. If you were a perfectionist in recovery, you're just starting to see like, okay, even on my worst day, I'm still doing pretty amazing. So think about it. When you gave some of these people that one little crumb, that one little bit of information about how your life is really going behind the scenes, because you don't really share it with anybody. Not even the people that trust you do you really share things with. You're very private about your life, your marriage, your children. You just keep that real. You gave them one bit of information and they switched up on you. It's better that you guys see this now. People are in survival mode. The double standards are at an all-time high. And whatever you weren't allowed to do, all of these other people are doing. You are letting go of illusions of certain places or thinking that you can be a part of certain somethings. Whether it's a family, a work environment, it's something toxic that now you are seeing somebody that you cared about, whatever their role was. Somebody could have played a more important role than they told you. So they have all of these questions that they did not answer. You were there for all of their messy breakups, their empty promises, their sneaky plans. You're just seeing like, okay, now I know who I'm working with. People are very intimidated by the way that you go after money. And I'm not saying that like you chase it or you're like, oh my gosh, all I care about is money. But the way that you care about being secure bothers people. So maybe you guys have been like me, where you have been in toxic relationships where they have used money as leverage, where you had nowhere to go. They controlled every dynamic or every part of your life. And so now that you've had family do that to you, control every aspect of your life, a relationship control every aspect of your life, you are upgrading everything. So you can be free, so you can be in your power. There's nothing wrong with that. There is nothing wrong with that. Some of these people, they have real unfair expectations. If they want to stay at their mom's house, so you're like, that's your business. If you want to stay in that dusted, busted relationship, that's your business. You're not judging them for what they got going on. So why are they judging you for what you've got going on? Like I have been good. I have been secure. I have been without. I have been homeless. I have lived on, I've had to sleep in my car. I've had to couch surf. I have been an addict, an alcoholic. I've been in and out of jail. For those of you that are new, everybody else, you guys already know. There's all of these things that I've been through where I've had to learn. Yeah, I've taken this scenic route. I've gone through the school of hard knocks, like a lot of us have, that are light workers especially. So I'm not going to just not care about being secure. I like doing what I like doing, and I like being in a marriage where I can do whatever I want. I mean, obviously within reason, but I like being able to take care of myself. I like being able to know, like, if anything happens in my family, like, I got it. I don't want to got it. We're looking at relationships like I don't want them in my life because I need them there. Like I gotta rely on them, but I want them there because I want them there. So that's how you're looking at life. There's a lot of jealousy surrounding you and how you take care of yourself. That's why, like, when I'm out in, the public, like, I keep that to myself. I don't, like, tell people, what my husband does for work or how much money he makes. Because people be asking me all the time, like, your husband must be an athlete. He must do this, da, 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 all the things. And I don't tell people because I deal with enough hate. Like, I'm good. I'm really actually quite good. But I say that to say this. My husband gives me the freedom to be who I want to be and work how I want to work. And I like being able to do what I want to do and knowing that I have a purpose and I have a divine mission to fulfill that purpose. Like, that's my, relationship with God. That's my contract with God. And if anything happens, God forbid, I'm not going to be freaking out. Like, what do I do now? Now, I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with any of us that are in relationships where we have an agreement with our person. Like, you go to work, I take care of the kids. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with that. But we do act differently when we have to rely on somebody versus if we have some of our own. So a lot of you guys that watch Wizard Liz, for instance, this is something that she teaches. She gets hated on for it a lot. They're like, oh my gosh, girl, all you care about is money. She cares about being secure and about being safe. I don't really see anything wrong with that, especially if you've been in a toxic relationship where they use the money against you. Rich men cheat and broke men cheat. Dusties cheat and rich men cheat. You know what I mean? And it doesn't even matter if they're rich or they're wealthy. You don't need a rich man. You need a generous one that's loyal. That gives you the freedom to do what you want to do. You feel me? I remember when I first got with my husband, he was just like my boyfriend at the time. No, actually, this is when he became my fiance. Let me back it up. But we hadn't been dating long. Okay? We did a long engagement, but we hadn't been dating long. We dated for a couple months before he proposed. And then we did like a 3-4 year engagement. We were only supposed to do a year engagement, but we did it for longer because we're not really in a hurry. And I'll be the first to admit, I don't like planning stuff. Like, I'll have a list for my list, but don't ask me to plan a party. That ain't my thing. That is not my jam. I am not the hostess with the mostest. I can be if I gotta be, but I was like, if I could barely plan a birthday party, why do I want to plan a wedding? Because I didn't have any family or support to come through and help me plan this. So I was doing it by myself. It was just like me and my husband planning it. So I was like, we can wait. But I'll never forget the amount of hate that I got for being engaged within a couple of months, even though we were doing it. Like, we don't got to explain anything to anybody. We're 12 years strong. I don't got to explain anything to anyone. But people are like, oh my gosh, Bobby, can you believe they're engaged? We've been together for 7 years. Boopity boopity boop. Oh my gosh, Bobby, he gives her an allowance. Like, can you believe? That's why you just don't be telling people stuff. You just don't be telling people stuff. I remember when I first started dating my husband, my whole life was changing, but for the better, because he inspired me to want to secure bags of my own. He inspired me to want to be stable, to be secure, to add something to the equation. I just didn't want to like get this allowance and be like, okay, I went to the store and I was like, got an outfit and I look good. No, I need like substance in my life. And I like working. Me and him both like working. So I support his hobbies and interests and things that he does and his work life and vice versa. And I'm so grateful for that. But there are people that if they knew how happy your life really was, they'd be so mad. Madder than they already are. So maybe you threw them a bone a couple months ago. Like, yeah, I've been feeling that it's getting a little shady around here. So I'm just going to throw this bone and see how they react. You are now seeing that they have been a part of the plot. But don't you worry. You are a natural born leader and you're going to fly right up out of here. right up out of here. Here comes justice. The scales are being balanced. And so everyone's running around because the tower is just dropping. There are major upheavals where people are seeing that because you've left the building, you were never the problem. You were never the problem. Prepare for a financial windfall while they're dealing with the tower. Something within you is going to be like, oh, should I reach out and like bring a water hose and like, try to help put the, nope. It's unfolding because you finally walked away, or you said, whatever you said to like be done, to sever that tie of these people that have these unfair standards. So yeah, you're giving out a whole brick wall. Your interest is waning. You're like, whatever you were involved in before, it has lost its spark. It has lost its value. It is a facade of happiness, and it is crumbling. It is revealing the discontent. That you were not the source of their discontent. You feel me? So some affirmations that I wrote down for you guys when I was channeling this message is, I am always attracting helpful people. It's too easy for us to say, oh my gosh, people are always out to get me. Like, I can't even believe. No, I am always attracting helpful people. I am lucky in love. I am lucky in love. I am perfect, charming, witty, and funny. I'm in my bag, baby. I am in my bag. So some people could have been having like a meeting about you. Okay. I also feel like these people drink a lot. They just got a lot to say about what you're up to, and you're not doing anything, but you're coming back to yourself. You are putting yourself back together. These people are a little upset that you've had enough and you've burnt the bridge and you're just standing on business. You are ferociously intimidating. You are wildly accurate. Everything that you ever said that would come to pass is here. And so now that you're minding your business on your side of the street, you are in alignment with your life's mission, a deeper calling, your essential reason for being. People are in their feelings about it. They wanted to make you, oh no, they're a social climber. No, I'm a social butterfly. So because you've made your life secure and happy, they think that you're woo-woo. You're the walking love spell. You can't help that you're so lovable. You can't help it. But yeah, they get really mad. And people can't dodge you. Like, people can't get you out of their mind for some reason. I don't know who needs to hear that. But you are coming to this joyful reunion with you, yourself, and you. And I'm seeing that in this joyful reunion, you are just having an absolute blast. You're like, I just don't have nothing for you. Sorry. So I want to get out a wealth affirmation. I am a cosmic miracle worthy of infinite wealth. I am a cosmic miracle worthy of infinite wealth. I release fear and make room for abundance. There was something that you were scared of doing because you already get the judgmental stares everywhere you go. And you're doing so much inner child healing, so you're working on releasing the fear of being yourself and being accepted. People are here for it. You are coming back to this jovial, fun side. Okay, affirm it below. I'm in my merriment, y'all. I am in my merriment, y'all. I love that. But people are trying to get more information on you. They're like, okay, the spying is just beginning. Ooh, Spirit wants you to know. Okay, I'm hearing the spying is just beginning. And you could have already predicted this. Because now people, they have that bone and they're making that bone more amplified. And they're all carrying it around and foaming at the mouth like, well, I found out that they make this much and that. They're going to buy this and they might do that. And then what? Like, they're freaking losing their marbles, their biscuits, the cheese is off the cracker. All the, like, off of it. Spirit wants you to be assertive when they send whoever to do the bidding of asking the questions. Okay, they're going to send somebody. Go get that bone from the collective. Okay, go find out what's going on with them since they just burnt this bridge and they don't want to talk to us anymore. Be assertive. Because when you needed this person as a friend to care about how you're doing, like, hey, how are you? How have you been? Da-da-da-da. They didn't ask anything. All the times you've been there for this person, they didn't ask anything. So you're like, I'm just going to work on forgiving them because I can see that they're going to stay in this environment of survival mode and just being in this pressure cooker. And I understand what that's like, but I'm going to have to, move on. So keep being assertive with how you live your life. You don't have to tell anybody anything. Okay, so listen to your intuition. Communicate clearly when you are speaking to people, which I feel like you guys do. I feel like one of the things that you're really good at is communicating. But maybe this communicating clearly has to do with the success that you're about to be reaching. So if you're praying for something or manifesting, keep communicating clearly because it is coming in. So you guys could be doing a lot of shopping or spoiling yourself and you're like, everything I spent comes back to me times 10, times 50, times 1,000. Period. Whoa. Ooh, we got yes. You are being approved. The live stream that I did yesterday about this finds you when you're about to be discovered, I quoted what I thought was Step Brothers, but it wasn't Step Brothers. It was Night at the Roxbury, where I said some of these people, they were slowing you down. So you're just going to forgive them and understand you got to stay where you're at. You got to stay in this relationship. You got to stay at this job. I'm not going to judge you, but I'm not going to let you be this thing that's like dragging me. And you're just seeing that some of these people that you really loved a great deal don't actually care. You are seeing that they're trying to hide the 0 Fs. They're like, I don't like them. I'm actually talking so much smack about them. Those things are also being revealed to you. For some reason, you're supposed to really know who you need to be communicating it with and who not to be communicating with, because you're going to be hearing a lot of yeses and a lot of green lights. It's like you're literally going to say, you know what, I hope that this happens today, and boom, it's going to happen. I was getting tattoo removal today because I'm removing like a couple tattoos. And so when I got all of my tattoos, I kind of went ham, and I don't even know if I've told you guys this, but anyways, the place that I go to, I was like, oh, I really hope I get this one girl. I really hope I get this one girl. And I didn't know like her schedule. I just had heard really good things about her. And that's who was waiting for me. I was like, I've heard really good things about you. I'm so excited. So yeah, I'm having to wear long sleeves because my arms are like poofed up. And I'm going to have to ice tonight. But anyways, that is how fast things are going to be coming in for you. You're going to say, I wish and I hope and people will be like, oh my gosh, you're so woo-woo with your affirmations and da-da-da. Whatever makes you feel childlike and excited and passionate, that works for you. Whether it's a song, a prayer, just say it clearly. Listen to your intuition. Things are happening for you. You are going to be hearing yeses. So obviously, like, if I have to do this removal of like the couple that I'm removing, I don't want somebody that's the worst one, because then what? Like, it's going to take longer. There could be some type of complications, and I don't need that. So I prayed about it last night, and I prayed about it this morning, like, Heavenly Father, this appointment's been made for a while, but, if you could, like, look out for me, like, I would appreciate that, because it does not feel good. Not at all. So, I don't know if I've ever said this. I decided during Venus retrograde to do a bunch of things that were permanent. A bunch of things. And so what I'm working on is forgiving myself for doing those things during Venus retrograde. When I got a bunch of tattoos, I was like, oh my gosh, I just totally rushed. And for what? So it's teaching me things about how I deal with trauma, how I deal with my impulse. So it is definitely a learning lesson. And then look what's at the bottom of the deck, forgiveness. I freaking love that. So I do have more toys coming in because this is what makes me happy, So I did have my little bunny in here that likes to hop, but I put my little Labubus in here because I got them some little outfits, I like my toys to be different characters and usually animals. So I wanted to collect, obviously, some Labubus. I feel like my collection is good now, even though I just started a little while ago. I love this. We're just going to borrow all of the bunnies' stuff. Anyways, this is like a little veterinarian kit for children. And I'm like, we're going to put some Labubus in here and we're going to put some outfits on them. But I am going to be doing some unboxings. I am waiting on several packages to get here because that is bringing me so much joy in my life right now. I can't even explain. Like, I could cry. That is how much joy this is. I just want to, like, oh, I'm going to work today. I'm going to get to hang out with the collective. I'm so excited. What am I channeling today? Because a lot of you guys know I left my 9 to 5. And I want to play with my freaking toys. I want to play with my toys. I want to drink my Dutch. I want to watch a series or a movie. And I want to play with my toys. Let me live. Let me live. This is what you guys are doing. So I just feel like you're figuring out what makes you excited. You are ferociously intimidating. Because you think other people are going to be admitting like, oh, I like to play with my toys too. No. Highly unlikely. I doubt it. Let's make this guy a dinosaur. I figured I would just dress one towards the end of the video and like see what I channel while I'm dressing one. But I do have some, not Labubus coming, like I do have like, I think a macaroon coming because I don't have any of those. But I'm really, really into the other toys and I'll be sharing those with you guys in the next week. And this is what I will share towards the end of the video. And I will make it interactive with you on the live stream. So that's something that you can look forward to if you are also working on your inner child as well. I am also working on getting you guys a promo code. Look, you guys, a little dinosaur. Also, I don't think I've ever said this. Real Labubus, you can move their arms. Okay? You can move them forward. And you can move them backwards. Okay, that's something you won't be able to do on the fake ones, the Lafufus. Their face is normally crooked. They're probably like way tanner. They won't have, the tags will be like different. They'll be like a shiny tag instead of like this kind of tag. I don't know. You guys will be able to figure it out though. But yeah, what I'm getting is you are safe to be yourself. And now that it's almost like, oh my gosh, this is so cute. And now that you are seeing like motorcycle, now that you are seeing, that sounded like a Harley, cruising. Now that you are seeing some of these people for who they really are, you're kind of backtracking like, okay, then when these people said that they could have been the person giving you the information like, hey, I just found out that so-and-so was talking crap about you. But why did those people feel comfortable talking about collective in front of you? Friend? Huh? Friend? Tell me that. Tell me that. So, my husband, and again, this could make me cry because of what I've been through as a kid. And I know a lot of my friends here watching right now, my light workers, my chosen ones, we have been through it. I could cry at when I get to heal my inner child because I missed out on so much. Truly. Like, I can't even really put it into words, but when my husband is watching me, decide like, okay, what outfit, and like just playing and just, he loves to see me happy. I love to see him happy. Like when he's playing sports, he's an athlete. When he's playing sports, like that is what he's good at. When I see him enjoying what he is good at, I am so proud of him. Like I'm so happy for him. And I want that for everyone in the collective that desires love. Affirm it below. I am lucky in love. I never thought I'd be married. Never thought I would be married, happily married, or, you know. So this can happen for you guys too. I believe that with my whole heart. I remember when I was telling my husband, I was trying to work through some other inner child healing at the beginning of my spiritual awakening a couple years back. And I was like, yeah, my mom, when it would be our birthdays, she would let me open my gifts in front of everyone, but then she would like hold everything at the top of the closet and I wasn't allowed to actually open them and play with them. And there was this Little Mermaid watch that I wanted so bad. It had Ariel sitting on a rock with Flounder and Sebastian. And every time we had a sitter or somebody was watching us, I would get a kitchen stool and I would pull it into her closet and I would just stare at the watch. My husband went and found this watch. This watch that I never got to wear at 5 years old. Went and found this watch on eBay. This is the kind of love that my besties deserve. This is the kind of love. Okay? And it just, I don't know why it makes me so emotional, but I just want to be a kid again. And I love what I get to do for work. I love that I can work from home. I'm so grateful to just be stable and secure. And there is so much success on the way for you guys. Like, just prepare to be absolutely stunned and blown away. Release fear as you make room for abundance. You know, for 5 years, I did both. For 5 years, I did my YouTube, which brought me all the joy in the world. And I worked my 9 to 5. And I finally said, enough. I can't do it anymore. I cannot do it anymore. I can't do both. Because then I felt like I was failing in all the other areas of life. And I'm like, I can't do that. I can't carry all of this. I'm going to leave. And as hard as it was for me to do it, I did it. And I'm only a couple weeks in, y'all. I'm only a couple weeks in, but I'm so grateful. You are coming back to a version of yourself that you deserve to be. Okay? If you want to go outside with a cape and people think, oh my gosh, what's wrong with them? If you want to yell out your manifestations while you're hiking, oh my gosh, what's wrong with them? If you want to join a prayer circle, have a book club, and people are like, oh my gosh, what is wrong with them? Let them. Let them. Okay? All you're doing is minding your business. All you're doing is minding your business. Oh my gosh, you guys are so cute. Okay, let's see. Is this a little bear? This little shark do. So yeah, is there anything else that we need to go over? I just feel like you're just about to be winning. This is your winning season. This is a season that you've waited for a very long time. And I don't know why people can't just be freaking happy for you. But it's just going to drive you. It's like finding out people you really care about or thought were like giving you wise counsel or like good advice. It's like finding out that like whole time they don't really have your best interest. It's like finding out, it's like catching them talking crap about you. Do you know what I mean? That is like the energy. You're like, oh, they really were talking crap about me. They really don't care about me at all. That kind of sucks. But you needed that. Because for us, we're lunatics, okay? We're lunatics in this mother effort. That drives us to be like, you know what? You ain't seen crazy. Let me get crazy. Oh my gosh, you guys. So it's just funny that I'm dressed, side note. It's just funny that I'm dressing them up in animal characters because the ones that I really want, okay, these are like the introduction. Okay, this is the gateway. These are the gateway. You know what? These are the gateway substance to the other world of toys. So I got these and I'm like, oh my gosh, now I've seen other things and I can't go back. I can't go back. But it's funny that I'm dressing them up in these animal characters because once you see what I got, you'll realize why I'm more attracted to the other characters that aren't Labubu's. No shade. No disrespect to Labubu. So I'm still make them do what it does. I'm a little designer. I will design them. They will look cute. Okay? And they are. They're just, they're judged. They're judged unfairly. People are like, oh, those things are ugly. They're so ugly that they're so rare, that they're so hard to get, that they're so... What? Yeah. So, You guys are like the Labubus. You guys make people feel a part of something. It kind of reminds me of like people with Jeeps and like the duckies on the Jeep. And I never knew that was a thing until like a couple of years ago. And I was like, wow, that's like so uniquely cute. You know, that I just thought, wow, are all these Jeeps the same where they've all got duckies? Like I was really confused. But yeah, anyways, look at this. Okay, I won't have time to like snap it all on, but look. Look at this dino. Look at this dino. Dynamite. He's so cute. You guys, I could play with my babies all day long. These are my babies. These are my little babies. And this brings me joy. I want you guys to let me know in the comments things that you are doing right now that bring you joy. Is it doing puzzles? Is it bird watching? Do you have a hummingbird feeder? Are you working on building a car, building a truck? Are you going on bike rides? There is something that you're doing right now that brings you so much joy and it's therapeutic to you. And don't let the world try to make you feel, even these Labubu's arms move. Wow, that's cool. I'm learning so much. I'm 1 month in, you guys, 1 month in. This is a dangerous game. Just kidding. But this was like a little gift to myself when I bought all of these. Like, I'm retiring from the bar industry and I'm going to buy some stuff for myself. That makes me happy. But no, I am getting that you are discovering things that really bring you a lot of joy that people can easily judge if they want to let them. Look, I got it on. Wait till you guys see the other characters I got. Just wait. This is the gateway. If you are not trying to have a whole situation on your hands and you know what a gateway boopity boop is, brace yourself, okay? You buy one of these, you're going to see all the other things that are out there. And it's, yeah. They're so cute. So yeah, and then I also got this. It comes with little shoesies, and I'm gonna find like a reputable website where I can get some of these for you guys if you are interested. But yeah, and then I got all their little friends up here. Yes, but I got more goodies on the way. Okay, let me pull out one more deck for those of you that are still here. You are going to set a whole trail on fire. You are going to be known worldwide. It's happening faster than you think, sooner than you think. So it's good that there's so much that you're walking away from. I'm hearing Craig David, I'm walking away. I'm walking away from the trouble in my life. I'm walking away. Like, I feel so incredibly blessed to be able to have this as my mission. You will get paid to be yourself. Let them hate and watch the blessings pile up. Watch the money pile up. They're mad because you know what you want. You want to be safe, secure. Ace of Pentacles. Because you want to be safe and secure. Let them. They think that's woo-woo. You're going to laugh all the way to the bank. All the way. Where's my handy-dandy calculator? I can't. I'm getting 18 years. Somebody here could have waited 18 months or 18 years for this part of your life, for this era in your life. Maybe the last 18 months were rough. For some of you guys, maybe 18 years. Some of you guys could be coming out of a job of 18 years, a relationship of 18 years where you're just like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be free. I'm going to actually be free. This is what gave you the strength that you need, that you always needed. This is helping you become the person that you were always meant to become. You are going to have all of these golden opportunities. Like, you are about to be discovered. So you guys should watch the, yesterday's live stream. If you missed it yesterday's live stream, and we also did an unboxing, a Labubu unboxing at the end of that. But all last week there were unboxings. If that's your jam and you want to watch that, they're towards the end of the videos. So that's going to be a new little interactive game that we play together. And I will be seeing you guys. And I don't know. I just want to make you guys smile. You guys deserve to be happy. I want to see you guys smile. Wow. See that? You are wildly accurate. You are so ferociously intimidating. You're in your bag, baby. I don't know why they can't just like clap for you, be happy for you. They're like, no, they're up to something. Nope, I'm always attracting helpful people. Wow. I am always attracting helpful people. You are in your merriment. You are so divinely protected. Look at how many have tried to stop you. You are an earth angel in real life. You are a fairy in real life. People want to stop you from letting magic. They don't want magic entering the chat. They don't want, like, they're just so close-minded. Why can't life be more magical? It doesn't mean that you're not grounded in reality because you want to be happy. You know? There is nothing wrong with that. Nothing at all. I was going to say, Holy Spirit, can I have one more? The star. Bestie. The star. Let them stare. Let them stare. You are discovering and learning and understanding how to receive love. You are learning what it means to truly love yourself first, to bring hope into your life. There is so much that you are restoring. You are in discovery mode. Before I could even finish out, like, can I have one more? Like, dang. People are going to be seeing you as this social butterfly. You're going to be getting out more. There is so much that you are attracting. You are so influential. You are so freaking protected. Like, this dark energy be coming you every day of the week. Every day of the week. Okay, maybe that's the last one. Is there anything else that we need to know, Holy Spirit? Is there anything else that we need to know? I think that's it. Oh, we got the lovers. You're going to have powerful connections with people that matter. Okay, not that other people don't matter, but there is a very important choice that you're making. And in this choice, you are choosing yourself. All right, you guys, drop your favorite affirmation below. Let me know what's going on. Are you guys excited about the new unboxings? Did you guys like the outfits? Let me know. If you're new here, let me know in the comments. Don't forget to smash the you-know-what. Hit the bell, duh. You don't want to miss out. Hype up the video if you guys feel called to. And yeah, all important links are in the description box. So if you're looking for Patreon, that's where all the exclusive ad-free content goes. And it's only $11.11 a month. You can cancel anytime. Cash App link is below. And yeah. I love you guys. Okay, is there anything else I need to tell you? I feel like I'm forgetting something. What am I forgetting? I think that's it. All right, I'm going to get out of here. Bye.